Hi, today we are going to discuss about Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law states that the force between two point charges Q1 and Q2 is along the line joining them directly proportional to the product Q1 Q2 of the charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance r between them. The force can be written as force F is equal to K into Q1 Q2 divided by r square, where K is the proportionality constant. So this is the two point charges Q1 and Q2. So F12 means force on Q2 by charge Q1, and F21 is force on Q1 by charge Q2. This is Coulomb vector force on point charges Q1 and Q2, where the epsilon naught is 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12, that is approximately equal to 10 to the power minus 9 by 36.5 farad per meter, or K is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, that is approximately equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9 meter per farad. F is equal to Q1 and Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. If point charges Q1 and Q2 are located at points having position vectors r1 and r2, then the force F12 on Q2 due to Q1 is F12 equal to Q1 Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into A r12, where r12 is the position vectors that is given by r2 minus r1, r is equal to r12, the unit vector on this A r12 equal to r12 divided by r. So F12 equal to Q1 Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into r cube into r12 vector, or F12 equal to Q1 into Q2 into r2 minus r1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into modulus of r2 minus r1 whole cube into r12, where this r12 is the unit vector. Next, the force F21 on Q1 due to Q2 is given by F21 equal to modulus of F12, that is equal to modulus of F12 into AR21, that is equal to modulus of F12 into minus AR12. So F1 equal to minus F12, since AR21 is equal to minus of AR12. So in this, the like charges repel each other while unlike charges attract. So the distance r between the charged bodies Q1 and Q2 must be large compared with the linear dimensions of the bodies. So there is Q1 and Q2 must be point charges, and Q1 and Q2 must be at static, that is at rest condition. The signs of Q1 and Q2 must be taken into account. For like charges Q1 Q2 greater than 0, for unlike charges Q1 Q2 less than 0. So this is the like and unlike charges of the force between the like and unlike charges. So for the unlike charges it will attract, and like charges it will be a repulsion. Next, importance of Coulomb's law. The Coulomb's law is applicable only for the static charges. For moving charges only the Gauss law holds true. Coulomb's law is only applicable to static point charges, that is charges with dimensions much less than the separation between them. So the force between the charges always acts along the line joining of the charge. So this force forms reactions pair. The quiz questions based on Coulomb's law. The first question is, Coulomb's law describes the force between. Tell me the answer. Second question, Coulomb's law states that the force between two point charges is. Next, if the distance between two point charges is halved, the electrostatic force between them becomes how much it will be get stronger. The two positive charges are brought close together, the force between them. What is the answer? Thank you.